Hey, what's up, y'all? Um, this is George, otherwise known as Intergalactic Brew, and you know why I'm here, as the great Marshawn Lynch would say. Um, I don't know what it is, y'all. I've just been led just to do these Falcons videos, and I see that y'all really like them, and it seems like lately each one of these videos that I've done, they've gotten some really good feedback or whatnot. And I was really contemplating on doing one for this NFC championship. But again, something in my spirit just led me to do this. So I'm going to do it. Um, so without any further ado, here we are, y'all. One more hurdle or one more obstacle to hurdle over. One more road to cross. One more mountain to climb. You know, we're almost there. This is the part of the journey we've been wanting to get back to. This is the part of the journey that we've been waiting 3 years to get back to, and we're finally here. And I just feel like down in my soul, man, as hard as this game is going to be, and this is going to be 20 times harder than Seattle, being the team that we're playing and being that the quarterback that our defense is going to try to stop, which of course is Green Bay, and of course the quarterback is Aaron Rodgers. But yeah, it's tough, and as hard as this game is gonna be, we're almost there, y'all. We're almost uh to completing the circle. You remember what I was telling y'all? I think I think it was the Seattle video. I was telling y'all about how this was a full circle season, and how we got to complete the circle. Well, this is the NFC Championship. This is a big part of the circle that needs to be complete. And then of course y'all know what happens after this. We win the NFC Championship, but just focusing on this game. This is gonna be, like I said, 20 times harder. I think if there was ever a game, especially a playoff game, if there was ever a game where our team's resilience and mind strength would be put on display, it's going to be this one. Because we know the whole story with Aaron Rodgers. We know he's red hot. We know, the media and everybody is building him up as a Michael Jordan type player. He's looked unstoppable. We know the adjectives going into this game about Aaron Rodgers. And, I got to admit, it is true. He has looked seemingly unstoppable and red hot. Ever since they went on this streak in the playoffs. And, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you now and get it out the way, y'all. Aaron Rodgers is going to make plays. He's going to score some touchdowns and have his moments and stuff. But so are we. So are we. And I think the moments that we're going to have are going to be a little bit bigger than his. Because, even though Aaron Rodgers has looked like, a Michael Jordan type, or has had a Michael Jordan type run in these playoffs, one bit of reality comes to mind. And y'all probably already know this, but he can't do it by himself. He still has to count on his receivers, whoever they might be. Possibly might be Jordy Nelson, which is his main threat. And then you've got, Randall Cobb out there, and the what is his name, Ty Montgomery, and Jared Cook, who a lot of us hardcore football fans know from the now defunct St. Louis Rams days, now known as the Los Angeles Rams now. So yeah, we pretty much know as a defense what we're up against. And it would not surprise me if Jordy Nelson plays. I know it's been a lot of rumors going around back and forth. He might play, he might not play. If he plays, then hey, bring him on. But like I said, I would not be surprised if he does play or whatnot. But the bottom line is Aaron Rodgers is going to make plays and have his moments in this game. So, just another spoiler alert. I can't talk now because I'm so excited. But yeah, spoiler alert. Rodgers is going to make some plays in this game. So let's, just like Seattle last week, let's just be prepared for that. And we came back and answered with the touchdown and fought right back. So hey, we know what that's like now. They're gonna give us. I mean, like I told y'all way back in the first video before the playoffs even started. I told y'all, like, these teams that we play, man, they're gonna give us their best shot. It's not gonna be easy. And here's the thing, Falcons fans, the true diehards out there. Here's the thing. Like I said before, I want these type of games. I do. I want the tough games. I want Aaron Rodgers at his best. If Jordy Nelson plays, fine. Bring on Jordy Nelson. Bring on Randall Cobb. Bring on Jared Cook, the Ty Montgomery guy. Bring them on. Bring them all. I want the Green Bay Packers at their best. So that way, again, when the Falcons beat them, there will be no excuses. They can't say, well, they only won because so-and-so wasn't out there and all this other stuff. And they can't say that. If Jordy Nelson suits up, fine. So that would make the win that much sweeter. So we had all of Green Bay's best players on the field the day that we won the NFC Championship against them. We had all of their best players on the field, including Aaron Rodgers, when Aaron Rodgers was at his best. That's what I want. And that's what you as a Falcon fan should want. See, the thing is, we get so caught up in what could happen to our team. We think about, the bad side of the situation. It's time for us to start looking at the good side of the situation too. Okay. That would just be like on the Green Bay side of stuff. If they somehow won this game, and let's say we didn't have Devontae Freeman or Tevin Coleman or Julio Jones or Mohamed Sanu, or say if on the defensive side, we didn't have Deion Jones or Keanu Neal or Vic Beasley. The Packers, they probably could say, some people could say the same thing about the Packers. Oh, they only beat the Falcons because, the Falcons didn't have a running game. The Falcons didn't have their best defenders on the field and all this other stuff. They could probably say the same thing about us. So we want to be at our best, and we want the Packers to be at their best too. So that way, the winner of this game will have no excuses. Everybody's best players would have been on the field. So that way, we could settle it fair and square, once and for all, who's the better team out of the two. I mean, of course, I believe it's my team, the Falcons, but I'm just saying, just in general. I want the Packers at their absolute best, so there won't be any excuses at all. But yeah, so like I said, let's just start looking at this situation as a good thing. You know, playing a tough game like this against a red hot quarterback that everybody around the world is building up and is thinking he's just gonna come in here and just wreck shop, just like he did a couple of years ago when he last played Atlanta and everything. You know, let's you know let's give it to him while he's at his best. You know, so that way nobody around the football world won't have nothing to say about Atlanta when we win this game. Point blank, period. Now, another thing that I've been hearing, not only on Sports Talk Radio, but, you know, on Facebook as well, is, you know, everybody's still kind of, you know, in the back of their mind, nervous about this defense. I'm not. Because like I said again, going back to the last video that I did, if you're coached well, you will play well. Bottom line, I told y'all that. If you are coached well, you will play well. That's either on the offensive side or the defensive side. And I believe our defense, as young as they are, have been coached very, very well. Let me tell y'all something. I think a lot of y'all are not giving credit or don't really understand who Richard Smith is. Our defensive coordinator, just because he's not a sexy name out there like a Wade Phillips, like a Dom Capers, like a